Of course, East Palestine made national headlines this year with the state making multiple visits and creating initiatives for residents there.
Laura Caso just got back from interviewing the governor in Columbus about a variety of things that happened this year. And Laura, we know that East Palestine was one of them.
Yeah, just got back, as in literally just walked in the doors,
wow.
put on a mic, and we're here. We made it for this 5:30 hit. But yes, we did. We talked about a lot in our 30-minute conversation. It was a sit down. He says regarding East Palestine that he is committed. He is committed to making sure that healthcare providers stay in that area 2024 and beyond. He is aware that area needs some TLC because of what happened there. We also talked about things like crime in Cleveland, to abortion, to marijuana, economic impact, and so much more in between. Now, one thing he is certain, he wants to bring crime down in our city with more state resources. And he also, on the other hand, is saying Cleveland is booming. Northeast Ohio is booming, from Sherwin-Williams and downtown to the lakefront redevelopment to our local schools implementing new reading programs. And as we reflected on 2023, I asked him a simple question. Tell me your high and your low of the last year.
I went last week to servicemen's calling hours who died in the Osprey accident. We had one member from Ohio. I think talking to the family of the little boy in Springfield who was killed in the bus wreck. Just a couple of weeks ago, a few weeks ago, we saw another wreck of a band that was in a school band that was in a chartered bus, and he had a number of people killed. And so going to talking to, the moms and the dads, that's doesn't get much worse than that for that family. I mean, it's the parents' worst nightmare. They lost a child. They had no idea they were going to lose. They had no warning at all, and then that child is. The most important thing you have in your life is now gone. So yeah, those are tough.
And what's the high? Let's end on the high.
Yeah, look, the high is just seeing young people who are excited about what they're doing. It's being in a career center where, young lady, 16-year-old, 17-year-old, she's under a car, and you ask her, how do you decide that this is what you want to do? She says, I love it. She said, I love it. I already have a job.
He says the children are really what continues to be the focus and his main goal in 2024. Also literacy in children. Going on to say we could see a new science and reading program in schools that will continue to make a difference in 2024. So coming up at 6, I will delve deeper into that, but also into crime. Because last night in Cleveland, we had 3 shootings, which we've been covering. What he's saying needs to be done to fix this. I said, is the state doing enough? Plain and simple. And his response will be at 6.
Yeah, well, we anxiously await that response because there are some in Cleveland that recognize that the state has provided help, but there are still those that are saying, is it enough?
Right.
We need more. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Look forward to that at 6.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're glad.